This channel is still just for adults and it's not for kids. Hey, my fellow monster lovers, thanks for stopping back by and seeing what yours truly is up to. Got another super cool alien to show you guys. This is another one of the brand new Cosmic Legions figures from their latest wave of Cosmic Legions. This little dude's name is Orvar. Here is his little identification card that I cut off from the side of the box. If you want to read his bio, go ahead and pause it. There's a ton of shit to read right there. Orvar. Something that the little ID card left out is the fact that when you team up Orvar with his best friend Redenbacher, you get an unstoppable team of Orvar Redenbacher. This little guy is super cool. He is, well, let's put him up next to one of the Tusk Sentry dudes. So he's just a tiny bit shorter than you know, like your standard figure. I'm gonna say he's taller than like a taller than a Mythic Legion sort of dwarf, but he's not as tall as the humans. He's shorter. He's really cool. This is one of the deluxe figures. One of these guys costs more. I think he's available right now at Big Bad Toy Store for like $60. So he costs more than the normal ones. Just a bitchin' spacesuit. Just incredible. He's got these sort of like jewel, like, you know, clear sort of see-through gems or lights, something on him. They're very cool. And all of these like little bombs, these are all removable on his belt. He's got like a very awesome sort of 1950s Invasion of the Saucer Man sort of look. Here is his alternate head. This one is sort of more stoic looking. And his little cheeks down here are not puffed out. This looks actually like one of the aliens that Rick Baker did for those Men in Black movies. The head that I like more than the stoic one is the one that I went with, which is, he's got a mouthful of sharp teeth and let's take that helmet off so you guys can actually see what the hell I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, so this glass dome does come off. You can see, you can take it off. So you could just have him like that if you wanted to. This is the head that I like more, where he's just meaner looking. And see those little puffed out chipmunk cheeks down here? They're like, fuck it, let's take this off. They're puffed out more. See? Like he's mad, he's pissed off, and his cheeks puffed out. Let's see. So, what did I just do? Okay, I took this off. So you can take this front piece off, and you can replace it with this front piece, which plugs in there. So that's another look you can have for him, which is cool, but I think I like the helmet version better. Yeah, just something about the spacesuit design is super cool. He looks like some kind of miner, or, you know, yeah, he looks like he works on asteroids or something. So anyway, you can take this piece off and you can put this big collar piece back on, which is the preferred look that that's the look I prefer, like a big spacesuit. And this plugs in the back here like that. And again, all these like grenades and bombs and all this shit that comes off of his belt, you can configure it any way you want, but they all come off. And where the heck did this one come off of? Back here, I think. Tons of detail on this guy. I didn't remember how much this guy was. I kind of forgot this was a deluxe figure. The next figure that I'm going to show you guys in the next video, he's like a friend of this dude. Basically, this wave had 3 spacesuits, and there was sort of a dude in blue, a blue spacesuit. There was a girl in a purple spacesuit, and then this is their buddy. He's a little guy, little green guy in a sort of, what would you call this? Like a rust orange sort of jumpsuit or spacesuit. And yes, he's shorter than the other spacesuits, but definitely cool. He comes with this big ass hammer. Kind of looks like it's more for a dwarf. You know, I don't know, Gimli in space, but he's got this, and then he's got 2 hands that can hold that big hammer. He's got all those little bombs. He's got that other front chest piece so you can take that helmet off like I showed you. And then he's got this other head, which is pretty cool. And I think that's all he comes with. It's definitely cool though. He's very, very alien looking. Let's try something for a second. Let's take this is a custom that I'm working on. The body is gonna match the head when I'm done painting it. Let's pop this off and let's see. Let's give Redenbacher a new head. Yeah, it's not quite the right size, but whatever. Which head sculpt do you guys like better? The more stoic look, or the pissed off with the gnashing teeth look? That's the look I like more. If he wasn't $60, I'd get another one and put this head on it, but I will probably end up using this head for a custom. But the neck is different. It's a bigger, fatter neck, and so I mean you could customize it to fit on one of these other bodies, but this doesn't look right for right now. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I bought him. He's a really cool member of this wave. Just tons of detail. And that could either be some sort of like space drill that he's, drilling asteroids with, or you could think of it as a laser gun. I don't know. Maybe his little bio says what that is. I don't really pay attention to those. I just kind of work it all out in my head. So the next figure I'm going to show you guys, this guy's buddy. He's like a human-sized character in a blue spacesuit, a blue version of this spacesuit, and you'll be able to see that they're going to use a lot of those parts for that upcoming Four Horsemen's version of the Glyos figure, Phaedon. I think the entire bottom half of that Phaedon is going to be from this blue spacesuit. But it's very, very cool. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes to show you guys the next figure in the wave. Let me know what you guys think. I think this dude is super cool. He's, like I said, he's got sort of a cool 1950s alien invasion look going on that I like. Like I said, sort of Invasion of the Saucer Man, or I think Rick Baker actually made some aliens that looked like this in one of those Men in Black movies. Sort of a homage to the 1950s sci-fi films that we all love. Alright guys, hang in there. I'll be back with some more monsters and aliens and robots, ninjas, and all that cool stuff that we love. Hang in there. As always, happy Halloween.